about time, bitch.
My name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
Rowena Whey. It's Joy.
What's going on here?
Just a whole lot of celebrity.
Pause for applause. Well, hello, sweet peas, and welcome to me, Miss Tyffanie Morgan, and
Rowena Whey. And also, this is What's the Maple Tea?
what's the maple tea exactly? Why do I still have those headsets on?
I don't know. Why do you have headsets on?
Oh my goodness sakes! Hello, sweet peas! Yay! Do you like
Hello.
my background?
I do. It looks like you're on vacation somewhere. I can't quite identify where, but...
I'm overseas. You'll see a bridge in a moment or two.
Oh, okay.
I wonder what bridge it is. Where could it be?
Oh my god, are we possibly down under?
We're down under, babies. We're down under possums. Possums. We're down under.
Fun fact, I've actually taken almost an identical photo from the Sydney Opera House. That's where that photo was taken.
Is it taken from the Sydney Opera House? I can see
it's
this.
taken from right behind the Sydney Opera House.
Oh, awesome. Great. And I totally didn't check our levels, so I'm assuming we're good.
I'm gonna say sure, because I don't have the ability to check that. Hey everyone,
right.
Welcome to What's the Maple Tea? The live video broadcast podcast where we talk about everything RuPaul's Drag Race, Drag Race Down Under, Canada's Drag Race, and Kingston Drag. Because we're both Kingston drag queens.
You know, I'm sorry. My makeup got lost on its way here.
Oh my goodness, mine too. Coincidence? There's some sort of corruption scheme going on with drag makeup right now.
Oh, Norman, I always love. He's got the positive comments. He's like, you sound good and you look good.
He has the
Thank you.
positive comments so I can share the hateful ones.
Yeah. What hate? There's nothing to hate about this current season so far, episode 1.
Nothing so far, nothing to hate. I mean, I don't feel like I know any of these queens yet, but I don't hate them, so that's good.
Hey, you know what? The bar has set so low after the last season, RuPaul's Drag Race season 13. It's so low that anything is a nice surprise, suppose.
I've actually, I think I've started enjoying the non-main seasons, like the non-American Drag Race seasons, more than I enjoy regular Drag Race. So I'm actually really happy with this season so far. It's very refreshing. I think the queens are a different take on drag. Maybe they take themselves less seriously, kind of like the Drag Race UK girls. They take themselves less seriously, and I like it.
Yeah, there's nothing I could say negative about this program at all. But before
You
we
mean the
get into
RuPaul
it,
talking to RuPaul?
okay, maybe there is stuff we can talk badly about. Get the tea going. I would, yeah. So I just
Start
want to
that kettle, girl. Start that kettle.
Get the tea growing. Get the tea flowing. Let the tea flow through you. So that was the May the 4th kind of reference, I suppose.
Sure.
Sure. But I just want to share my initial thoughts of the program, like, you know, just some feelings that you get.
Yeah, give me those thoughts, those feelings, those emotions, girl. Give it to me.
Girl, so first of all, I just want to point out that I am not watching this on BBC. The BBC does.
Gasp!
I know. Gasp! Le gasp! Le gasp! I am a true BBC girl. But even when I put in the adult settings into the BBC app, it still bleeped out most of the language in the first 2 minutes.
And you already
Because,
can't understand what they say, so
like, it didn't even bleep, it muted them. It muted it, and I'm like, I think I'm only getting half this conversation. What
oh
did
my god,
these
you're not
two
watching
first...
Untucked?
Wait, what? There's an Untucked with this?
Oh no, that was a joke.
Oh,
Honey,
fuck.
if you're not watching Untucked, you're only getting half the story.
Oh! Sorry, I didn't get the... Yeah. I'm not... Yes.
No, there's no
I haven't
Untucked
had
with
my
Drag
cake
Race
a
Down
blow,
Under.
Uh, but yeah, so I went to Crave TV, and that's when I discovered, oh, it's they're saying the word fuck everywhere. Which is like outlawed in Britain, but apparently 110% okay in New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah, it's
And I
weird.
love
In
that.
Britain, you can't say fuck, but you can say cunt all you want.
I don't get it, but I love it. I love it.
I love it. I love it.
The fact that they were like unabashedly, like their language was unabashed. They weren't holding back on anything, and I was within the first 5 minutes. I was just totally like, oh my god, this is a different show. This is a different program. They're definitely on a different continent, and I'm loving it already. Like, oh my god. What were your thoughts? What were your thoughts, Rowena?
I really enjoyed this first episode, in that I liked the fashion of these queens. It's not like the high money, getting designers to design your clothes. I mean, it's much more real and down to earth. But I also feel like this first episode was just a rush. Like, I didn't get to know anybody. The only name that I could remember so were two. I could only remember two names coming out of this. I already knew Karen from Finance, so that one's good. But the only two I could remember coming out were Kate Maine, because it's so much fun to say.
Yep.
And JoJo's a hoe, because, I mean, that name just gives me life.
Well, her opening line, like, careful, mama's a hoe and she's going in dry or something like that. Like, I was like, wow, the censors didn't bleep anything out.
No. So I felt like I didn't really get to know any of them. So I don't have a lot of like good impressions of anybody so far. I just felt like it was all very quick, and the challenge that they were given didn't really showcase each person's personality.
No, but you did get a lot with the dialogue, like the sorry, I'm just testing something. Look, I got the photos up here.
Oh my goodness, it's
Karen from
Finance.
I love. Let me just say that I think I have a little bit of a crush on Karen from Finance. I don't think I've ever had like, any kind of feelings towards another queen. But
Is
for
it a
some
girl
reason,
crush or is it a crush?
I don't. Karen from Finance? I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm hoping Karen's going to be there all the way to the top 3 or top 4.
I mean, I think it's a solid bet that Karen will be there for a while. She's a well-established queen. She is known for being funny. She's known for having a very distinct style. I think that she'll do well. She might not win, because the people who win the season are never the people who I think will win the season, except for season 13, because Simone was going to win. But I feel like she's going to do very well.
Well, especially with this first episode, she came in really, really strong.
She did. She came off very strong.
I'm looking down because I took notes. I took some notes.
Oh my goodness, she's prepared. She's prepared.
But I loved the when you first met Karen from Finance, because this is my first introduction to Karen from Finance, when she missed her cue on the floor, and I think that was intentional.
That was definitely intentional.
Yeah, but you get to learn about some of the girls when they were coming in and doing the conversations and stuff. And I totally forget all their names. But actually, let's get. I can show you the cast. Hold on a second here.
I mean, I also have their names here if you want me to just read them to you. But, so from left to right, we have JoJo's a hoe, Karen from finance, etc., etc. Is that right? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Scarlett Adams, Kata Main, the next one, the Electroshock, Maxie Shield, who I love her.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Anita Wiglet,
Oh,
Coco Jumbo, and Art Simone.
Art Simone. Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Sorry, what were you going to say about Anita?
Anita, just love her. Just love her. The fact that she's like, slightly older than, well, kind of my age. And then she's reading like, et cetera, et cetera. She's like, et cetera, is exactly half my age. And I'm like, I feel for you, girl. I feel for you. But, and her sense of comedy too. When she came out, so let me just change scenes.
Her sense of comedy is very high energy, one note, over the top.
One note?
That was that little acting challenge she had. She was critiqued for being very one note, very high energy the entire time.
Wait, who are we talking about?
She didn't know how to bring it down. Anita Wiglet.
Oh, Anita Wiglet. Sorry, I apologize. I'm getting names mixed up. So Anita, yeah, Anita's cute. Yeah, it's just when she does that, kind of like her face. Mm-hmm. It's just like, love it. Yeah, I guess, yeah, she. When Rue was reading her, she's like, "Give me angry, give me happy. Why are they both the same?" But so some of the backstory. So we are able to figure out that Anita Wiglet and Kita Mean are the hosts of A House of Drag in, is it Auckland, New Zealand?
In Auckland, New Zealand, yes. So House of Drag is a drag race style TV show that they are the co-hosts of. And I went and I watched a few more episodes of that after this episode. And honestly, they're very, one, Kita Mean has lost a lot of weight. And two, they're very entertaining. I think they play off each other well. And if they are together in group challenges, I think that they will do very well as a team.
Oh, together as a team, yeah. Well, they also own a cabaret together. Mm-hmm. And I get the impression they've been in business together for like a decade or something.
So what do you think? Are you inspired to start the first gay bar of the 2020s in Kingston, Ontario with me?
With you? Wait, what? Girl, you got money? You got money stashed away to open up a gay bar? Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, hell no. I'm a poor millennial. I can't afford to buy a house. The government's robbing me blind. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. So no. But if I can sleep in the cabaret that we buy, then maybe.
Okay, a little bit of history. Not that anyone asked for it, but...
Give me the herstory.
I'm giving you the herstory. So Club 477, which was a gay club in town here, a lot of people had some great fond memories of it. It was called Robert's Club Vogue before it became 477. James was the owner of 477, although there was rumors he was just a half owner. Anyway, whatever. But he was the active guy running the bar, owner sort of thing. And by the end of the club, things were getting a little iffy. And we discovered that he had renovated one of the rooms in the basement to be a bedroom. He even put in a shower in there and everything. So he was living out of the...
By bedroom, do you mean sex dungeon?
No. It was just... it was just a bedroom. It was just to sleep in. Just sleep in. No, the couch was for the sex, and that was out in the middle of the room.
Typical gay bar.
I know. Never try to figure out what's between those cushions, because you never know.
Really,
never know.
it's just a safer bet to not sit down when you're at a gay bar. Just don't sit down. Unless it's on someone else, don't sit down.
Oh, all right. So yeah, so talk to us. We'll be the front facing of any gay bar. Well, there we go. Rowena Whey and Tyffanie Morgan.
Exactly. That's the plan, the life goal, the new life goal coming out of COVID. Okay, so let's talk about some of these entrance looks.
Oh, okay.
So
are these? Oh, these photos are the entrance looks. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, those are the entrance looks.
I got promo shots.
So, want to go alphabetically? Oh, okay. We're going JoJo Zaho first.
Well, that's where it started. So
right. So I hate this.
Oh my God! Yes.
I hate it so much. I originally just hated it because of the wig and the makeup, but then I looked at the outfit and then I hated it because of the outfit. And so overall, I want it to go away.
I liked the wig because it gave me a little bit of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, the original movie. It kind of gave me that feel to it. And I like the fact that she did the Aboriginal colors as well for Australia. But other than that, yeah, I agree with you with the, yeah. But I will say, and it's important, I think, that we mention this for this program because, anyway, how it goes. But JoJo apparently made every single outfit herself.
Well, good for her. It doesn't make it better.
No. Well, anyway, I think it's just a craft. You gotta acknowledge it.
So my main problem with this outfit, I mean, I don't like the wig. I'm not a big fan of the fake hair wigs, but that's besides the point of why I hate it. I hate it because it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, she has this black bodysuit and this like cellophane dress and then this massive yellow bow, and none of it's cohesive, and it definitely doesn't go with the wig, and I don't know what she's trying to do. So, like, maybe if she had an umbrella on her head, that might be cool.
Oh, yeah, like it's a rain dress or something.
Like it's a rain dress, but, and then honestly, those socks with those shoes, no.
So that's JoJo's a no.
JoJo is a no for me.
No.
Sorry. Next up is...
Oh, sorry.
Anita Wiglet. I mean, this is the vampire dominatrix look that I would definitely wear. So.
She was kind of giving me a little bit of Dragula or something like that, you know?
A little bit. She kind of looks like a promo from Dragula, except that her face is not spooky or scary.
True.
She's too nice.
I think she's going to be terribly nice, isn't she? Because she can even throw shade jokingly at Kita mean, right? Like, who's going to go home first? And Nita's like, well, it depends on the song. And then Kita means like, Anita's going home first.
Yeah. She might be too used to being nice to everyone else, so in real life.
Oh, sorry. I haven't even said if I like the outfits or not. I'm like, meh, I like it. Art Simone.
I love this.
And she was the first one into the room.
She was the first one into the room. She's also someone that I was really anticipating because I follow her on Instagram and she's an amazing makeup artist. And this look is just so simple, but it also really, like, speaks to who she is. Like, she is an artist. That's what she does.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm having problems with it. Who is Anita Wiggling? No, I enjoyed it. To me, it was a nice, kind of, like, not overly complicated outfit either. you know, so we were able to get to see uh, more bits and like more details and stuff like that of her. Um,
Exactly.
all right, and next
Next.
one, Coco Jumbo. Oh my God,
Oh,
like
she's
big
so
personality.
big personality. She's gorgeous. This dress is a little simple, but she looks amazing.
That smile will like, you know. Oh, yeah.
That's a smile that will light 100 light bulbs for you. You don't need electricity.
But yeah, the face, makeup, hair, yeah, just great, just great.
Just great. Next.
And electroshock. Oh my God! And Coco Jumbo had some really good one-liners in the first show about
Yes.
Electra.
Yes. So, Electra, there's so much going on. I feel like
Like,
this is one of those people who needs to learn to edit just a little bit.
I will say that in general, yes. Like this initial outfit that we're looking at here, I thought it was a good outfit. I did agree with JoJo. Like the hair looks like it is thirsty.
And you would know a lot about thirsty hair.
Yeah, because you know I do have hair that is older than you, uh, and it thirsts for blood, baby, blood.
I I think my issue with this outfit is that she doesn't have enough body proportion to make those sleeves look good. I think that she needed to be cinched in a little bit more or some bigger hips and then maybe lose that skirt cape thing.
I like the fact that she incorporated hearts, and she did incorporate hearts into her other outfits in this episode. So I'm kind of wondering if she's trying to focus on a brand, you know, like she's going to use the
She's
hearts throughout
loving.
the. She's loving. She's going to use those hearts throughout the rest of the season. We'll see. We'll see
We'll
with the
see.
other
We'll see.
outfits.
Next
Oh,
up
sorry.
is
Next one up is.
etc. etc.
Oh
Uh,
my.
probably
Where's
my
the bug
least
spray?
my least favorite drag name, I think, ever to be on Drag Race. Because what do you call her? Do I call her like E.T.?
Eat. E.T.
Like,
E.T.
I,
etc.
I,
etc. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know what to call her because I'm not going to call her etc. etc. every time I see her. It
Call her,
just
like,
seems like a
et.
lot.
Hey, et.
Hey, at.
I don't know. Hey,
Anyways,
look,
so
cucaracha. Hey, look,
but I think that this
cucaracha.
look is fun. It's nothing spectacular, but it's fun.
I like the fact that she had a little wardrobe malfunction. That's the one thing I think throughout this episode is that there were wardrobe malfunctions and just how they dealt with them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, her
But
wardrobe
she's
malfunction was just like her antenna was bent.
yeah, but she
So,
was Roger, especially that blue wig. I'm assuming he's talking about my blue wig.
yes, that would be your
Anyway.
blue wig, yes.
Oh, speaking about blue, it's
Karen.
Karen.
This is just perfect. Like, she walks in and you know her style, you know her take on drag, and like this is exactly what I expect from someone whose name is Karen from finance.
Now, where is she from? Perth? Is that where she's from? I can't remember.
She is from Melbourne.
Oh, okay.
She's from
Yeah,
Melbourne.
but you know, to walk out in an outfit like this, that kind of screams the Outback. You know, I thought it was very, very appropriate.
How does this outfit scream the Outback?
Well, the hat and the
Okay.
kind of suit.
So we have a
Anyway.
comment there. I
Oh,
want to
wait.
ask you, does Karen from finance make you like Karens?
Does it make me like Karens?
Yeah. Every retail
Is that
worker's most hated person.
well, you know, I relate to the Karens because yeah, you know, I am now a middle-aged woman, and yeah, if I don't get enough froth in my Starbucks, I will throw it back at you. It's just the truth.
Extra hot, no foam, extra froth.
This isn't burning enough.
If I can't feel it scalding my small intestine, I don't want it.
Yeah. Oh, and then ketamine. This is the best name ever. Oh my god.
This
And
is
this
one of
look.
those names that just makes me really happy that you have to say it in their accent in order to get the joke.
Yeah.
Kind of like Courtney Act. You don't get it unless you say it with her accent.
Wait, what? I kid. But ketamine, yeah, like you know that she was fun in the early 2000s.
In the early 2000s, when Aqua was popular, she made this outfit and she's been wearing it ever since.
But she's got the stationary kind of wig thing there too. Did you like that on that?
I liked it in this one because it goes with her outfit. It's very childish, it's very girly, it's very comic. Whereas on JoJo, I didn't understand why there was a comic wig, why there was a foam wig. Where in this one, it totally makes sense.
So it's kind of interesting to think that a drag fashion could be very much like garden design, where the pink is picked up in other areas of the outfit. You know, you can see it in other areas, and that's an important thing. When you have a color that just stands on its own, that's not repeated or incorporated into things, then it kind of really pops out. And if that's not your intent, then there's a problem.
It's true. Next.
Oh, Maxi Shield, I love her.
I am excited for Maxi. I think that she's going to be fun. Also, that breastplate makes me very happy for reasons that I can't fathom.
Hey man, I'm gonna hold my tongue. Hold my tongue.
It is my dream to motorboat a drag queen's breastplate. I have never done it, but one of these days I will. Leave an imprint of my face as a signature on their boobs.
I love the fact, yeah, I love this dress. Well, A, because I feel like I could wear this, and I feel like I could wear that wig, and the jewels were just like, felt really like old school drag.
It's very,
and I really
it's very
loved,
old school, very pageant, very camp.
yes. And I loved when Rue was like, oh, you can pluck your eyes out with that. And then she focused on the earrings, and she's like, yeah, I know. But yeah.
Yep. And Scarlett Adams.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is just, it looks like she's trying to be Karen from Finance, but a little dangerous. Like, this is the exact same outfit that Karen wore, just in red.
No, it is.
It really is. It's the same type of, like, high-powered executive pantsuit, and except that she has a collar, slick back hair, and, like, cutouts in her skirt. It's the exact same outfit, just styled a little bit darker.
Oh, sorry, what's this? Oh, am I getting this out of sync here, Roger? The Query of Drag Race Down Under.
No, this is definitely for Scarlett Adams.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know how as an opening look, to me, this was like, meh, like, you know.
Oh, I agree.
It
agree.
doesn't tell me anything about her other than maybe that she's in it to win it, and she's a cold-hearted snake. Look into her eyes, uh-oh. You know, and it didn't help that I started reading up about her afterwards.
Oh, yes. She has had a scandal about 10 years ago.
I think it's still going on.
I mean, I think that the impact of the scandal has been brought back up. So,
Oh, okay.
a while ago, she did blackface as a young drag queen. Um, and it was, well, I mean, obviously not well taken by the Indigenous communities in Australia and a lot of the Indigenous queens. And she's apologized for it, but because she's now on television, it's come back up again and she's had to apologize for it again. But apparently she's already spoken to all of these queens about it and already made amends. So it's really just because the public is finding out that she's now having to deal with it again. And like, people can change. So if she's already changed and made amends and tried to be better, then I don't think we should hurt her for that.
Yeah, and apparently Karen from finance as well. But there was very clear that she had made amends quite ahead of time. But I am happy to see that they're being proactive about this, right? Like, it's not suddenly this dirty secret that comes up halfway through the program. They're addressing it right away, and I think that's the proper way to do it.
Well, I mean, I think that they're addressing it right away because of JoJo.
Because of JoJo?
Because JoJo was one of those people who was very outspoken against Scarlett way back when, and because JoJo is an Indigenous queen.
Well, JoJo had some really great one-liners that got through to the program there.
This is true. This is true. Okay, so the first challenge they had to do was an acting-ish challenge. And to be completely honest, I don't remember any of it.
Yes. I don't know. Anyway, it seemed a little bit lackluster.
Yeah, I didn't really understand.
Electra won.
Oh, okay.
It was Electra, right? Wait a second here.
I don't know.
I'm gotta bring up the web pages and be like, oh wait, hold on a second here.
Oh my god, I'm all knowing. I'm bringing up the web pages. I can see who won. All I know is who lip synced for their life, and that I hated almost every look that came down the runway.
I thought it was Electra. I'm double checking that. But what did you think about the guest judge, though? How they had him.
I thought that it was very strange that Taika Waititi wasn't actually there. I thought it looked like it was pre-recorded, and that all of his comments were kind of just
slid in there. Like, it was like on a board. They're like, oh, hit number 5 for Taika.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
It's like, oh yes, honey, your acting is so good. No.
Yeah, it's like
it's like your little button thing that has the laugh and the fart noise and.
Exactly. But yeah, Electra Shock won that mini challenge.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was a bit surprising.
So then they had, which seems to be a RuPaul's Drag Race custom now, a double runway.
Yes.
And I feel like RuPaul's Drag Race is starting to emphasize too much the runways, the looks, and I really wanted to refocus on the challenges, on us getting to know the personalities and the strengths of these queens, because that's what I care about in the end. I mean, the looks are great or terrible. I mean, when they're terrible, they're fantastic to watch. But that's not why I watch Drag Race. I watch Drag Race for the personalities. And that's what I want to see, not endless supplies of runways.
Roger. She won by screaming. That was a great scream that Electra did. Well, so I kind of have mixed feelings about that, because I can totally see the looks becoming very, very popular, because it is kind of how a lot of people get into drag. It's the looks. You and I both know in the drag circuit, there are some queens who are 100% just the look, And
Mm-hmm.
once you throw them on stage, they're just there for the look, you know. But people love that. That's the first thing that people love about drag, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that those initial audiences. So when you're having the first Drag Race Down Under broadcasting in Australia and New Zealand, yeah, maybe they're going to focus on the looks before they start working on that personality. But I would hope, as a production company, as a gay production company, you know, that they would start being subversive and start, you know,
Mm-hmm.
sharing with you the drag like the like gay stories and stuff like that into it. So
Yep. So, anyways, the first look they had to do was. See, I'm not the only one who doesn't remember the mini challenge.
what was the
Forgettable.
mini challenge again?
So the first look they had to bring down the runway was Born Naked. And we got
uh,
a lot of really strange interpretations of Born Naked. Um, but starting from first to last.
oh, I don't have the looks. I don't have the looks. So
Oh, that's okay. So Anita Wiglet is first. So she wore an Adam and Eve inspired outfit with like ivy going down her nude illusion bodysuit, a snake and an apple. Just very, very camp. Kind of what I expected from her. Very boring. Yeah. As I said, like I wasn't very impressed with many of these outfits. The only one for the nude illusion that I was actually really, really impressed with was Art Simone.
now I watch a few other programs that shall
Oh,
be
oh.
nameless, but there was I guess some of the audience members were a little bit upset with who won because they felt other people were a little bit stronger than other people. Art
Really?
Simone being one of them. Because Art Simone, oh, sorry, I'm sorry, not to get ahead of ourselves, but yeah, Art Simone with that, because she was the half half, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was Art?
The half and half.
Yeah.
It was the pink with all the gems and then girl hair, boy hair. It was beautiful.
It was,
Absolutely beautiful.
yeah, yeah, I loved it. Let me first backtrack though and saying that this nude look, like, if I was thrown that challenge, I would have freaked out because I have no idea
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what to do for a nude look. And it looks like some of the other girls had no idea what to do.
Well, so yeah, yeah. A lot of them definitely didn't know what to do. But the category is born naked and the rest is drag. So it's really about like how your drag is you. That's and like Art Simone is like, well, I'm this person, but I'm also this gorgeous artist, like this figure.
Yeah.
Whereas like I don't really understand Anita Wiglet's. It's she's just Eve, and it's a look we've seen 2 or 3 times already on Drag Race. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Coco Jumbo. This was a
Um.
choice. It looks like she tried to do Got Mix purple monster look, but forgot structure.
Yeah. So she had those big plushy eyeballs and big old plushy lips,
Mm-hmm.
and I totally get why Michelle Visage was like, wait, did she say that? It looked like you. No, it was Reese Nicholson, the new judge to us,
Hmm.
Australian, I believe.
Super
Uh,
cute.
oh, I know. Who was like, yeah, you just took plush pillows and attached them to yourself. Um,
Basically. And those earrings did not read as earrings. They were kind of just hanging there.
I don't even remember the earrings. I just remember the big old lips.
She's just a pillow. She was just wearing pillows.
She was just with dirty pillows, dirty pillows.
Next up was Electra Shock, who came down the runway in an imitation of RuPaul's Born Naked music video look with the football shoulder pads. And other than the fact that she has like a Barbie crotch, I
Mm-hmm.
thought this was fun, if boring.
Well, the impression I'm getting from Electra and from that look is that like she is a professional drag queen, and she's probably like she's not from Sydney, but she would fit in any Mardi Gras Sydney gay parade or something like that. But yeah, I don't. I tip my hat for her doing her research, and she's like,
Hmm.
trying to do RuPaul, but
Yeah,
eh.
I wasn't sold on it. It was very much like a lesser interpretation of RuPaul's outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
Etc., etc. So I was actually really excited by this look. I thought it was quite cool, very interesting. It's a little gross, but quite cool. She came down with like the
Oh
bloody loose
yes.
skin and like the pus and boils on her dress, and it was interesting.
It was something. It was, yeah. So we then also discovered that
She's the Susan Boyle of Drag Race Down Under.
she's the Bimini of Drag Race Down Under. Yeah.
Let's not go that far yet. Bimini is very
Oh.
talented.
Okay. 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 Next. Who was next?
And moving on. JoJo's a hoe! No.
Oh God, no. Like,
God, no. Nude
oh.
bodysuit. That was it. That's what it was. Nude bodysuit with pubic hair.
And that's, you can also say that about what's her name there too, which was just a silicone bodysuit. Well, anyway,
We'll get there.
we'll get there.
Scarlett
But
Adams.
yeah,
Um,
Scarlett.
So, anyways,
But
JoJo's still a no for me.
yeah, fuck. Like I kind of feel, you kind of feel for her because if she was making her own outfits, does it mean that she didn't have the money to buy like a full-on silicone outfit like half the other people did? Like,
I mean, so none of these queens came down the runway in just nude. Like, they all interpreted it in some way, with the exception being um, Electra Shock kind of just came down the runway in a full nude. But she at least interpreted it as RuPaul's Born Naked. Whereas JoJo's outfit is literally just a nude bodysuit. There's no
yeah.
creativity to it. There was no thinking outside the box. It's just a nude bodysuit. I could order it on Amazon for $15. Not even kidding. Could do it right now.
Well, it looked really handmade to me.
Either way, that doesn't make it good.
No, 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 no. Anyway.
Anyways, next up, Karen from Finance.
Oh my God, I love this one.
This
It had a story.
It had a story. It was pure camp. It was what I'm going to look like in a month's time when it's warm enough to go out suntanning. So,
Wait, what? You're going out suntanning?
well, I mean,
God.
I will somewhere. Somewhere.
Living on the edge. Holy cow.
Living on the edge of skin cancer. But yes, it was fun. It had a great reveal to those tan lines, and I really enjoyed it.
Now, her bodysuit was just rhinestoned, wasn't it? Like, it was studded.
Yeah, I think it was like a glitter bodysuit.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought that was,
she was
I thought
wearing
that
a
was like
wedge
a little
heel.
over.
She
I know.
was wearing a wedge heel.
Maybe that's why I'm in love with her, because she was wearing a wedge heel. Maybe that's why.
That's why she's giving you some validation. Next up, someone will wear flats on stage.
Yay.
Next up is Kata Maine.
Get a bean.
Her born naked look is
Oh, the pom poms. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but Reese though, Reese's comment, being that he loves balls against his anus or something like that. I was just like, wow, that was like when that line dropped, it was like boom, and you could. Michelle was just laughing hysterically because I'm sure because they go from BBC filming to then Australia?
Yes, they went
Like
from BBC to Australia. So from not being able to say anything scandalous to the people who swear constantly.
drop. Like
Drop.
yeah, exactly. Which is
I
again
don't
refreshing.
yeah. I don't hate this look. I just think that it kind of eats her up. It makes her look like engulfed by this massive, especially like the upper part. She just looks really big, and then the outfit doesn't do anything for her.
I think that's true. Well, you gotta think too. Some of that could be her body proportions. She had a.
Well, no,
you
it could,
discovered
but
in the first episode, she had a gastric bypass. So.
but it could be part, like, it's part of doing drag, in looking at what your body looks like and how do you reproportion it. Like that is part of drag. Proportionizing is part of drag.
She proportionized it well. I thought it was well. So.
I don't know. I think her boobs are too big. Maybe that's it. That's just me. Next up
her
is
boobs are too big, but
next up, Maxi Shield, whose boobs are not too big.
Oh my god, this is so subjective.
It really is. It really is. It's okay if she does it and if Jimbo does it, but it's not okay if Ketamine does it.
Oh my god, this is just wrong.
I know it is.
By the way, I love her hat and her one-on-ones. Like that
Whose?
Here, Ketamine.
Oh yeah.
That is her. That is a great branding feature there. But yeah, Maxi. Back to Maxi. Sorry.
Well, and leopard print. So.
Oh yeah, well,
Love it.
Well,
Maxi's Born Naked is fun. It's like a raincoat, and she's nude underneath. I think it's a good interpretation, especially for someone who doesn't want to go out naked. I think it's a good interpretation. And it was see-through enough that you could see that she was naked, but, like, I liked it. I liked it. And then finally, Scarlett Adams with the silicone bodysuit.
yeah, I
liked it.
I like the fact that there was the drama with her breaking it and then stitching it back together. But when it's something that you're like, okay, you bought that from China for, $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I think
it wasn't even custom made or anything. It was made in like some factory somewhere. Like when RuPaul freaked out about, there's
H&M.
no H&M in drag. Why didn't it happen then at that point? Like,
Yeah.
But I did love her. I did love Rue's joke though. She's like, oh, she looks like a human fleshlight.
I mean, I'd do her.
I'd do her.
Maybe out of drag. I would do her out of drag. So the difference between this and JoJo's a Hoe for me, because they're both very similar concepts, is that Scarlett looks pricey.
Scarlett. Okay,
Yeah, Scarlett looks more expensive. She's styled it a little bit nicer. The hair goes with it. The nightgown goes with it. It makes more sense. Like she's waiting for someone.
Well, I got the impression the nightgown was just added after the fact because her ass was a big.
Well, it probably was, but it made it better. Because otherwise it would have been the same thing, just a nude bodysuit.
Yeah.
Okay, so rather than going through all of the No Place Like Home looks, because honestly, I don't have any reference for any of these looks. I can't be like, oh, that's Sydney. Oh, that's Melbourne. Oh, that's Auckland. More likely, I just want to say, I absolutely adored. Where is it?
Oh wait, I hear clicking. What's going on?
It's because I'm looking through photos.
Rowena Whey.
Yes, I'm looking through photos. I absolutely adored Anita Wiglitz.
Oh,
she came out as the sheep.
Yeah. What do you know New Zealand for? It's
well, and when I went to New Zealand, there are sheep everywhere. They look like maggots. There are so many of them in the distance on the hills. And honestly, that's what I remember. I remember a lot about it, but like I remember that. That's what I remember from the landscape. So I love this look. This was like beast couture. It was fantastic. Also the heels look exactly like hooves.
I loved it. Yeah, and you knew exactly that it was down under for sure.
Yeah. I'd also like to give some props to I like Karen from Finance's look. I thought it was very simple but very cute. It was the like chevrons.
The chevrons. And Karen, I don't.
Orange
oh my god, I can't remember her.
chevrons.
Oh no. She was the drunk girl. She was the drunk girl who went out to the yeah, that look. I thought it was just about the fascinator. It was about the chevrons on her dress?
Well, no. I'm just saying that there are chevrons on her dress.
Oh, okay.
Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, just looking at the time here. But yeah, for me, I'm trying to remember her name now for some reason. I've just forgotten her name. Art Simone. Art Simone. Like when that outfit came out, and I knew that she was from Melbourne. To me, it was like a total like, oh my god, that is totally Melbourne.
Mm-hmm.
That is totally Melbourne. That outfit, and the fact that it was like that design, it came out all black, and then on the inside, and someone commented on another program. They're like the way they cut the show. How did she get the hat? Where did the hat come from?
It was probably underneath her cape.
But you didn't even see her take it out and put it on. Suddenly,
It's magic.
like, she's out there and there's no hat, and then suddenly, halfway through her walk, there's a hat on her head, and you're like, where did that come from?
So I want to say they said that they loved Coco Jumbo's look, the gorilla. I like thought it was funny, but like I didn't think it was a good look.
I thought if you were going to do gorilla in drag, that was a really great interpretation of it. Like, you know, gorilla tends to be like this kind of masculine kind of thing that you think about, but suddenly it was very kind of drag feminized sort of thing.
It was. And like I didn't hate it. I didn't love it as much as they did. But so the top two of the week. Top two were Karen from Finance and Art Simone. Do you agree?
Yes. Who else was a little bit strong?
I
agree with those two. Those two were definitely the strongest ones, I would say, for sure.
Yeah, I think just overall their looks had more impact. And that's really all we're judging on in this episode because the mini challenge meant nothing.
Yeah.
As it always does. So the bottom two.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. The bottom two.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the bottom two.
Electroshock and JoJo's a hoe.
And I would agree with those two bottoms, yeah.
I would agree with JoJo's a hoe. I'd agree with Electroshock too. I wasn't quite as upset about her outfit, her last outfit, as they were. The white one with all the hearts. I think she should have lost the rainbow shawl because I think that it looked cheap.
Oh my god. That's why I hated that outfit. It was that rainbow shawl. That was way too much. That was one step over.
Well, this is where I come back to. I think she needs to edit just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that kind of same critique was with JoJo as well, right? Like it was just the details. The ideas were definitely there. She put it together herself, but it was like a little bit of a details, the editing that way.
Exactly. And I know you love the lip sync song. I know you, girl. I know you love the lip sync song.
Tragedy. Well, who doesn't like
Tiffany
Fiji?
is definitely like a disco queen. She loves the disco, the new age disco, the classic disco. The moment Tragedy came on, I was like, I bet you Tiffany's dancing right now.
Soul and R&B, I'm all for it too. Yeah, exactly. No, but of course it was also a nice little homage to Australia, right? So
Yes, yes. I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of very nice Australian throwbacks and maybe a few songs that I don't know, which will be good. But it always surprises me when I think of artists and I don't realize they're from other countries. And I think this will be great for me to get a little bit more Australian education into their music.
well, and also New Zealand too, because that's the one thing I'm they've definitely married it really well in this first episode, like Australia and New Zealand. In my mind, they're two different kind of cultures and stuff.
Well, they are.
But they've yeah, they're two different countries for sure. But it seems to be married fairly well, and quite a few of them know each other too, like across
I think it's a
across the
small world.
border.
Like, if you're traveling to perform, you're traveling to perform. And it's not an expensive flight to go from Australia to New Zealand, so or the other way around.
Yeah, and they filmed in New Zealand, right? In
They
Auckland, I
filmed in
think they did.
Auckland, yeah.
Yeah.
So Electroshock and JoJo Zaho lip sync for their lives. And JoJo Zaho went home. Who do you feel like that was the right choice based on the lip sync?
Yes. Yes, based on the lip sync because Electra just she just went for it. She went
She
for
did.
there was a joke that she couldn't attend the grand opening or whatever, like the first viewing of it, because she was still icing her balls because of all those splits.
All those
Um,
splits.
yeah, and you could tell, well, I hope don't slap me for this, but you could tell that JoJo looked a little defeated already.
Yeah, you could tell that JoJo she acknowledged defeat. And Electra, she was like, "No, I'm staying. I'm staying here. I'm showing you what I can do." So, I think that earned it. I think she earned it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm excited to see more from all these queens because as I said, like I don't really feel like I know them yet. I feel like I need a different type of challenge so that I can actually know their personalities, know what they're capable of. So I'm very excited for tomorrow's episode.
Yeah, I'm really excited too because it's going to be. Oh my God, they're doing Snatch Game in the second episode.
They are Snatch Game in the second episode, and I almost guarantee I don't know any of the people they're going to pretend to be. Also, I have heard that this is apparently the worst Snatch Game in Drag Race history. So this could be really
what?
fun.
Is
Yeah,
that
that's
what
what
you
I've heard.
heard?
That's what I've heard.
Oh my goodness sakes. Lucas is trying to talk to us about Canada's Drag Race, but before I changed away from Drag Race Down Under, let me just say that the producer, like the overall producers,
Mm-hmm.
because I've been a little bit critical about Canada's Drag Race with JBC,
Yes.
and the decision to change to replace him, whatever reason, whatever the reasons for the replacing, to comedian. And Reese Nicholson, who is the guest, who's the judge in Drag Race Down Under. Yes, you need
Yes.
a comedian in that spot.
You really do. You really do. Especially if you're not going to have
Exactly.
Ruin Michelle. So you need that comedian. And I think they should just bring back Mary Walsh, and she should be on every episode because she was fantastic.
Well, what about Rick Mercer? Why didn't
Well,
they even think about Rick Mercer?
I think they don't want someone who's like bigger than Brooklyn. Anyways, anyways. So
All right,
actually,
I'm leaving
so
this
here we
on.
go. So
Canada's Drag Race. Yeah.
Canada's Drag Race. The girls for Canada's Drag Race season 2 have left for their quarantine. They are gone.
And as you can see, I'm in Australia, so I'm clearly quarantined.
Clearly, you're quarantining as well on the busy streets of Australia, Sydney, Australia. But yes,
Why am I
Canada's
seeing
Drag
cars
Race
now?
girls are quarantining. So hopefully they will be filming soon. And then in the fall, we might get Canada's Drag Race season 2. So clearly neither of us are on it.
What are you talking about? I got
Social
my
media
third and fourth
lockdown.
call.
Social media lockdown.
Oh, social media lockdown. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, don't even say that because now I'm all speculating in my head. I'm like, oh, who
Who's
is
it gonna
I haven't,
be?
who haven't I talked to in like weeks?
Right?
Stuff like that.
I'm really
Yeah.
hoping that they have some good representation from across Canada this year. Because last year they really focused on Toronto and Vancouver and Montreal. And I think that, I mean, what? There are 13 provinces and territories in Canada, and they're fun to remember. So we should remember all of them with our drag queens too.
Well, like Lucas said, there are some really strong queens from the East Coast, and I would love to see them because their talents are totally different.
They are different types of comedy, different type of drag.
And the West Coast, yeah, the West Coast drag is so much different too. But
Really, I think that we need some good representation from all of the major cities. Like we need Halifax, we need Fredericton, we need Kingston. Yeah, all of us.
well, let's just New Brunswick.
Maybe not. Ottawa. We need someone from Ottawa for sure.
Yeah, nation's capital, all, you know.
Yeah,
Less
exactly.
people from Toronto. There we go. And
See, so many
there
things to be excited for.
besides, well, anyway,
Well-
I was going to say, besides everyone in Toronto has got the COVID.
So now, I think it's time for bed because the sheep behind you are making me count sheep, and I'm getting a little sleepy. So,
All right, well,
very excited for tomorrow's episode.
Exactly. So, Rowena, wait, I got your Facebook there, girl.
Yeah,
So
my name is Rowena Whey.
facebook.com/.
Follow me on
And,
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Buy my merchandise.
My name is Tyffanie Morgan. You can find me at Tyffanie.com, TYFFANIE.com.
She's got her
can
own
also-
URL.
Well, yes, you got to get that. 13 years I've owned that URL.
Do you actually own it or do you rent it?
I guess it's ownership. Anyway, whatever.
I don't think you can own them anymore. Anyways, and
You can find us.
You can find us
You can
at
find us at this
themapletea.ca. Wow. You can find us at themapletea.ca, or you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/themapletea. And we'll be back again next Friday to talk about the next episode of Drag Race Down Under and whatever else pops into our bloody minds.
Exactly. Tell your friends, tell your family. Tune in next week. We'll be here. All
We'll
right.
be here because we're still in lockdown. Bye.
Bye-bye.